In today's video, I wanted to go over how you can strengthen your horse using hills. I'm out here with Ami. She's a 5-year-old warm blood. And so I'm just going to start her off, sending her out and around. And I've got a little bit of a hill here, or a little berm here. I'm going to use the hill over here, and we've got a little bit bigger hill behind the pond over there. And the up and down is a great way of strengthening, getting them, because they have to control their energy, control their body as they go up. They have to push a little bit more, but as they go down, they have to regulate and slow down. And if they don't have that, you're going to have a horse that's speeding up and slowing down. So we've done a lot of work in the arena. I've taken her out here a little bit. And so we'll just see where she's at with her lunging around me. So I'm going to send her out. And just starting off at a trot here. And just see where we're at. And then I'm just going to add in a little bit of this berm. So as she comes around, she goes up, goes across the top of it, and back down. And this seems like no big deal for her. And so this time I'm going to just take her on over. I'm going to stand on the top of it. And now can she go up and down over this little hill without losing momentum, without speeding up, without slowing down? That's our goal. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to ask her to pick up a canter. I just bring my life up. She picks up the canter nicely. Help her a little there. So her tendency at the canter is to get fast. And that's where this can really help her. Because if she gets going fast, oh, we got a counter canter there, so I'll help her again. If she gets going fast, the hills are going to adjust her. So the hill actually helps her to rate herself. And I don't have to, I can just kind of keep her here, set her up, and ask. And I'm not going to ask for the canter if she's not ready for it. So we've done a lot of preparation in the arena, so this isn't too bad. She tends to pull here and there on me, and I'm just going to kind of hold it. Now I'm going to set it up. I'm like, ah, thanks, you're doing great. Come off that little berm and do a change of direction. Let's try that again, and I'll just kind of show you how I'm going to do that. So what I want to do is just go with her a little bit. She's like, ah, let's go. Let's go. I'm like, no. So I'm going to change direction, go with her a little bit, draw back, bring her to me, and send her on out the other way. She didn't maintain, but I'm just going to send her on anyway. And you can tell she's kind of like, all right, let's go someplace. Adding the hill back in and taking her around. I kind of just thought about a canter and she picked it up, which is really good. I like how she's just negotiating that hill up. Keep going. And I just help her again there. Bring my life up and ask for the canter. Really nice. And if she isn't totally balanced, she's going to slip a little on the grass here. Yeah, that's better. Up. And she wants to turn and stop, so just ask her to go again and So on the berm there, she's doing well, so I'm going to take her down the side of the hill here a little bit. And can she maintain going up and down a little bit steeper of a hill? See, and she has to really pay attention to her feet, what she's doing with her feet, how to negotiate that. Ah, thank you, but let's keep going. Helping her back out there just by sending her back out. So if you're not quite sure on the sends and the cues to send them out, go check out some of my earlier videos on how to prepare for the lunging, setting the canter up, all of those things. So this I'm just wanting to show you more about just coming out here, helping the horse on the hill until they get in a really nice rhythm, being able to go up and down, and that was pretty good. So I'm going to invite her in, and that was good, so we'll send her off the other way. And if your horse is wanting to just stop and eat grass, you just need to move them forward a little bit more. I like this because she's checking in with her feet as she goes down the hill. So if she doesn't pay attention, she's going to slip. And I don't want to push her, you know, if you're in a slick or slippery place, don't push them beyond what the footing will allow. But if she pays attention here, the footing's fine. It's just if she gets to running or goes too fast. So now as she comes up the hill, I'm going to ask for a canter. Yeah. Good. I like that. And she kind of broke gait a little bit, but then she picked it back up. It's not quite as steep over here, which is good coming down. You don't want to canter down a very steep incline. So like if I go the other way, it's a little bit too steep there to go down. So I'll just move over. A little too steep at the canter. Because that really puts a lot of strain on their stifles going down. So just always remember that as, you know, the cantering, it's real hard on them to canter down a hill. I'll get the trot and just kind of move over here a bit. And as she comes up the hill, I'll ask for the canter. Good. Give her lots of space and rope. That's nice. She's having to adjust. She's crossfired there. So we'll fix it up again as she comes up the hill. Good girl. Good girl. And that was good. And the more you do this, the longer you can have your horse go, you know, going around you at the canter. You can even, you know, if you've got a longer line, you can even go with a little bit longer of a line, giving them more space, and just go on out and use the terrain that you have. You know, even if you don't have, you know, it's just that slight incline can have a difference, you know, in whether they speed up or slow down going up or down that hill. And can you just come out here, play with them until They really get in a nice rhythm. They're just going around, and it's not a challenge for them to either go up or down that hill. And when they get that, you know they're getting more in balance, because the reason they're speeding up is because they're not in balance. It's kind of like if you're running down a steep hill or walking down a steep hill and you go a little too fast, you get out of balance and then you go faster and faster. So you kind of have to catch yourself. And that's what the hill work does, is it helps them catch themselves, reshift, recalibrate where their weight is. And when they do that, it rocks their weight back naturally, and that's what we're looking for. So any questions or comments on this, leave them below, and thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.